बच्चों, हाउ आर यू ऑल? आई होप यू ऑल आर फाइन. आई एम योर मैथ्स टीचर अंजलि दहिया. स्टार्ट करते हैं आज का टॉपिक लाइन्स एंड एंगल्स. इंट्रोडक्शन. In the previous class, we have learnt about the line segment, ray and angles. In this class, we will learn about pair of angles and their properties. But moving further, let us have a quick recall on what we have learnt so far. Line. A line can be extended endlessly on either side. Here, ABA line, which is denoted by AB. दोनों side arrow. Line segment. A line segment is a part of line and has two endpoints. Here, PQ is a line segment which is denoted as line segment PQ. Now, ray. A ray starts from a point and extends endlessly on the other side. Here, AB is a ray which is denoted as ray AB. Now, angle. A figure formed by two rays having same initial point is called an angle. The initial point is called its vertex and the two rays are called its arms or sides of legs. The given angle is written as angle BOA, BOA or angle AOB or simply as angle O. Two line segments with a common end point also form an angle at the point. Now, pairs of angles. Let us learn about some special pairs of angles which are as follows. First is adjacent angles. Two angles are said to be adjacent angles if first, they have a common vertex, they have a common arm and the non-common arm of both the angles are on the opposite side of the common arm. In the adjacent figure, angle BAC and angle DAB form a pair of adjacent angles. These are. In the figure, AOB angle and angle BOC have the common vertex O. The common arm OB and the non-common arms OA and OC are on the opposite side of OB. Thus, angle AOB and angle BOC are adjacent angles. Note that angle AOC and angle AOB are not adjacent angles as they have a common arm OA, but the other arm OB and OC do not lie on the opposite side of OA. Now, next is linear pair. Two adjacent angles are said to form a linear pair of angles if their non-common arms are two opposite rays or a pair of adjacent angles whose sum is 180 degree form a linear pair like this. In the figure, angle AOC and angle BOC are the adjacent angles whose non-common arms OA and OB are two opposite rays and angle AOC plus angle BOC is equals to 180 degree. Therefore, angle AOC and angle BOC form a linear pair. Next is vertically opposite angles. The pair of non-adjacent angles formed by the intersection of two straight lines are called vertically opposite angles like this. In the figure, AB and CD are two intersecting lines where angle A, angle C, angle A and angle C, angle B and angle D are two pairs of vertically opposite angles. Let us prove that vertically opposite angles are equal. As angle A and B are on the straight line, so angle A plus angle B is equals to 180 degree, linear pair hai. Also, as angle B and C are on a straight line, so angle B plus C is also 180 degree, linear pair. From 1 and 2 we get A plus B is equals to B plus C, that is A is equals to C. In the same way, we can prove that angle B is equals to angle D. Now, keep in mind, the sum of all the angles on the same side of a line at a given point is 180 degree. The sum of all the angles around a point is 360 degree. Now, next is supplementary angles. Two angles are said to be supplementary if the sum of their measure is 180 degree. For example, angle AOB and angles CDE of 27 degree and 153 degree respectively are supplementary angles because the sum of their measure is 27 degree plus 153 degree is equals to 180 degree. Each one of these angles is the supplement of the other. That is, angle AOB is the supplement of angle CDE and vice versa. Now next is complementary angles. Two angles are said to be complementary if the sum of their measure is 90 degree. For example, angle AOB and angle CDE of 53 degree and 37 degree respectively are complementary angles because the sum of their measure is 53 degree plus 37 degree is equals to 90 degree. Each one of these angles is the complement of the other. That is, angle AOB is the complement of angle CDE and vice versa. Now keep in mind, first is, for complementary angles, the pair of angles has to be acute angles because their sum is 90 degree. Complementary and supplementary angles may or may not be the adjacent angles. Next, for supplementary angles, one angle will have to be an acute angle and the other will have to be an obtuse angle. Both angles may be of 90 degree for exceptional cases. Examples करते हैं. In the adjoining figure, name the following. A. Obtuse vertically opposite angles, adjacent complementary angles and equal supplementary angles. Solution करते हैं. A. Obtuse vertically opposite angles are angle AOD and angle BOC. Adjacent complementary angles are angle BOA and angle AOE. Equal supplementary angles are angle BOE and angle EOD. Now next example. In the given figure, CD intersect the line AB at F. Angle CFB is equals to 50 degree. Angle EFA and angle AFD. Find the measure of angle EFC. Solution करते हैं. Line CD intersect the line. ये CD AB को F पे intersect कर रही है. So angle AFD is equals to angle CFB, that is vertically opposite angles. ये एंगल इस एंगल के इक्वल है. So angle AFD is equals to 50 degree. Given क्या है? Angle EFA is equals to angle AFD. So angle EFA is also equals to 50 degree. Now angle CFB plus angle EFA plus angle EFC is equals to 180 degree. That is linear pair. Now इन दोनों का मेजर 50-50 डिग्री प्लस एंगल EFC इज इक्वल्स टू 180 डिग्री. सो एंगल EFC इज इक्वल्स टू ये 100 डिग्री हो गया. सो एंगल EFC इज इक्वल्स टू 180 माइनस 100 डिग्री, दैट इज इक्वल्स टू 80 डिग्री. Hence the measure of angle EFC is 80 degree. Now next example. Two supplementary angles are in the ratio 8:12. Find these angles. Solution करते हैं. Let one supplementary angle be 8x and the other supplementary angle be 12x. According to the question, supplementary angles का total कितना होता है? 180 degree. So 8x plus 12x is equals to 180. That is 20x is equals to 180 and x is equals to 180 degree upon 20 is equals to 9 degree. So one angle is 8 into x, 8 into 9, 72 degree, and the other angle is 12x, that is 12 into 9 degree is equals to 108 degree. Hence the required angles are 72 degree and 108 degree. Now next example. Calculate the value of x in each of the following figure. तो फर्स्ट वाला करते हैं. सॉल्यूशन ए पार्ट. सारा मिलकर क्या बन रहा है? The sum of angles at a point on a straight line is 180 degree. So x plus 10 degree plus 3x minus 25 degree plus x plus 5 degree is equals to 180 degree. x को एक तरफ किया, x plus 3x plus x plus 10 degree minus 25 degree plus 5 degree is equals to 180 degree. So 5x minus 10 degree is equals to 180 degree. 5x 10 को opposite side लेके गए plus 10 degree. 5x is equals to 190 degree. So x is equals to 190 degree upon 5 is equals to 38 degree. Now B part. पूरा एंगल है तो पूरा कितना होगा 360 डिग्री. So sum of the angles round a point is 360 degree. So 90 degree plus x plus 25 degree plus 85 degree plus 4x minus 15 degree is equals to 360 degree. x को एक तरफ किया x plus 4x, degrees को एक तरफ 90 degree plus 25 degree plus 85 degree minus 15 degree is equals to 360. Now 5x plus 185 degree is equals to 360 degree. Now 5x is equals to 360 minus 185, that is 175 degree. X is equals to 175 degree upon 5, that is 35 degree. तो बच्चों सेम मेथड को यूज करते हुए एक्सरसाइज आप खुद ट्राई करेंगे. Now next is parallel lines. Two or more straight lines drawn in a plane which do not intersect each other and the distance between them remains the same are called parallel lines. So these are parallel lines. In the given figure, line L is parallel to line M and we write it as L parallel to M. Now transversal. A straight line that intersects two or more lines in a plane at a distinct point is called a transversal. Now in figure 1, L and M are non-parallel lines cut by a transversal P. In figure 2, L and M are parallel lines cut by a transversal P. In figure 3, L, M and N are parallel lines cut by a transversal P. Now, angles formed by transversal. When a transversal intersects two lines, 8 angles are formed and these angles are given special names. Also, they have different relationship with each other. Consider two lines AB and CD intersected by a transversal EF at two distinct points P and Q. AB, CD ये transverse है, P और Q पे वो intersect करती है. The 8 angles are numbered from 1 to 8. Their relationship is shown by the following table. Now, types of angles, definition and name of the angles. First is exterior angle. The angles whose arm do not contain the line segment of the transversal in between the two lines are called exterior angle. So, angle 1, angle 2, angle 7 and 8 are exterior angles. Now, interior angles. The angles whose arms include the line segment of the transversal in between the two lines are called interior angles. So, angle 3, angle 4, angle 6 and angle 5 are interior angles. Next, corresponding angles. A pair of angles on the same side of the transversal, one of which is an interior angle and the other is an exterior angle, and both of them do not form a linear pair, is called corresponding angle. So, angle 1 and angle 5, angle 4 and angle 8, angle 2 and angle 6, angle 3 and angle 7 are corresponding angles. Now, alternate interior angles. Two interior angles on the opposite side of transversal which do not form a linear pair are called alternate angles. Angle 3 and angle 5, angle 4 and angle 6 are alternate interior angles. Alternate exterior angles. Two exterior angles on the opposite side of the transversal which do not form a linear pair are called alternate exterior angles. Angle 2 and angle 8, angle 1 and angle 7 are alternate exterior angle. Now, co-interior angles. A pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal is called co-interior angles. Angle 4 and angle 5, angle 3 and angle 6 are co-interior angles. Now, properties of angles formed by transversal with two parallel lines. If two parallel lines L and M are cut by a transversal P, then the angles formed by the transversal have special properties. First, corresponding angles are equal. That is, angle 2 is equals to angle 6 and angle 1 is equals to angle 5, angle 3 is equals to angle 7 and angle 4 is equals to angle 8. This angle, this is equals to this and this. Now, second, alternate interior angles are equal. Angle 3 is equals to angle 5 and angle 4 is equals to angle 6. 3 and 5, 4 and 6. Now third, alternate exterior angles are equal. That is, angle 2 is equals to angle 8 and angle 1 is equals to angle 7. Angle 2 and 8, 1 and 7. Now fourth, co-interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary angles. That is, angle 3 plus angle 6 is equals to 180 degree. Angle 4 plus angle 5 is also equals to 180 degree. Now test for parallel lines. To check whether the lines are parallel or not, following results have to be tested. First, when a transversal cuts two lines such that pair of corresponding angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. When a transversal cuts two lines such that pair of alternate interior angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. Third, when a transversal cuts two lines such that pair of co-interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary, then the lines are parallel. Now example करते हैं. In the given figure, L parallel to M and P is the transversal such that angle 1 is equals to 145 degree. Find the measure of each of the angles, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7 and angle 8. Solution करते हैं. हमें given है क्या? Angle 1 is equals to 145 degree and angle 1 is equals to angle 7, alternate exterior angle. So angle 7 is also equals to 145 degree. Angle 5 is equals to angle 1, that is corresponding angle. That is also equals to 145 degree. Now angle 1 plus angle 2 is 180 degree. Angle 1, 145 plus 2 is 180 degree. That is 180 minus 145 is equals to 35 degree. So angle 2 is equals to 35 degree. And angle 2 is equals to angle 8. That is alternate exterior angle. So angle 8 is also 35 degree. And angle 6 is equals to angle 2 is equals to 35 degree. Corresponding angle. Angle 4 is equals to angle 6. That is 35 degree. Alternate interior angles. Angle 6 plus 3 is 180 degree. Co-interior angles. So angle 3 is equals to 180 minus 35 degree is equals to 145 degree. Hence angle 2 is 35 degree. Angle 3 is 145 degree. Angle 4 is 35 degree. Angle 5 is 145 degree. Angle 6 is 35 degree. Angle 7 is 145 degree. And angle 8 is 35 degree. Now next example. In the given figure, EF parallel to GH, angle EAB is equals to 60 degree and angle ACH is equals to 105 degree. Then find the values of angle CAF, angle CAF, this angle, and angle BAC, angle BAC, this angle. So solution करते हैं. First, as EF parallel to GH and AC is the transversal. So angle CAF plus angle ACH is equals to 180 degree interior angle on the same side of the transversal. Angle CAF plus 105 degree is equals to 180. So angle CAF is equals to 180 minus 105, that is 75 degree. Now B, angle EAF is a straight line. Angle EAB plus angle BAC plus angle CAF, ये पूरा ये straight line है, that is 180 degree. EAB is 60 degree, BAC हमें निकालना है and CAF 75 degree, that is equals to 180 degree. So BAC is equals to 180 degree minus 135 degree, that is equals to 45 degree. Now next example. In the adjoining figure, AB parallel to EF, ED parallel to BC and angle APE is equals to 39 degree. Find angle CQF. Solution करते हैं इसका. ED parallel to BC, ED parallel to BC and AB is the transversal. So angle QBP is equals to angle APE, that is corresponding angle, or angle QBP is equals to 39 degree. Now AB parallel to EF and BC is transversal. Angle FQB is equals to angle QBP, that is alternate interior angles. Angle FQB is equals to 39 degree. Or also angle CQF plus angle FQB is equals to 180 degree, linear pair. So angle CQF plus 39 degree is equals to 180 degree, and angle CQF is equals to 180 degree minus 39 degree is equals to 141 degree. Now next example. In the given figure, show that AB parallel to EF. Solution करते हैं. Here angle BCD is equals to angle BCE plus ECD. That is angle BCD is equals to 38 degree plus 25 degree is equals to 63 degree. और एंगल BCD इज इक्वल्स टू एंगल ABC, और ABC कितना है 63 डिग्री गिवन है. बट एंगल ABC एंड एंगल BCD आर ऑल्टरनेट इंटीरियर एंगल्स फॉर्म्ड व्हेन द ट्रांसवर्सल BC इंटरसेक्ट. सो AB पैरेलल टू CD. नाउ क्या करेंगे, एंगल FEC प्लस एंगल ECD इज इक्वल्स टू 155 डिग्री प्लस 25 डिग्री, दैट बिकम्स 180 degree. But angle FEC and angle ECD are co-interior angles formed when the transversal EC cuts EF at E and CD at C. So prove हो गया EF parallel to CD. From 1 and 2 we have AB parallel to CD and EF parallel to CD. So AB parallel to EF. Lines which are parallel to the same line are parallel to each other. Hence, AB parallel to EF. तो बच्चों सेम मेथड को यूज करते हुए एक्सरसाइज आप खुद ट्राई करेंगे. आई होप आपको चैप्टर समझ आया. इसका रिवीजन आप खुद करेंगे.